Good morning, Super Readers! Thank you for joining us in our Valley PBS classroom. Happy Friday!
Woo-hoo!
I'm Mrs. Nix.
I'm Mrs. Hammock.
And I'm Mrs. May.
This is a place for us to learn, practice, and grow our brains to become even stronger readers, writers, and thinkers. So let's get started by warming up our brains with some
Ear training
called Daily Phonemic Awareness. All right, Super Readers, today we're going to do some blending. I'm going to give you some sounds. You can tap it down your arm, and then we're going to blend it all together to make a word. Are you ready?
Ooh, love it.
Okay, here we go. How about sp-er-ed? Spread. Spread.
Got it.
Spread. Okay, nicely done. Let's try another one. Throat. 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 All right, nicely done. It's a great thing to be able to take those sounds and put them together, and so you can always practice. That's an easy one to practice while you're
Definitely
standing in line waiting to do something. You know what else you can do when you're standing in line?
I know.
I hope not.
We can jump.
It must be Friday.
Oh,
It's
I
Friday.
don't know if everyone would appreciate us jumping in line, but you know,
They might.
It passes the time. So let's do it. Hey, it's Friday.
That's right.
Jenny likes to jump, jump, jump. Jenny likes to jump, jump, jump. Johnny likes to jump, jump, jump. Johnny likes to jump, jump, jump. Everybody jump, jump, jump. Everybody jump. Yeah. Jenny likes
I cannot remember that part.
Jenny likes to jump, jump, jump. Johnny likes to jump, jump, jump. Johnny likes to jump, jump, jump. Everybody jump, jump, jump. Everybody jump. Yeah!
So
We
silly.
maybe need to work on our hip hop.
Whatever. Hey, we're not professionals.
It's okay, but my brain is ready now.
Okay,
We're ready to learn.
That's the purpose, right?
Yep.
So we're gonna go and work on our three-letter blends one more time this week.
All
so
right.
I'll
Sounds
see you
good.
later.
See you in a bit.
Jump on out of here.
She's jumping.
All right, here we are with our three-letter blends. Now this is the last day that we're going to just focus on them, but I feel certain that we'll see them again in our reading and we'll be using them in our writing for a long time to come. So let's call our friends to come join us and we will review our three-letter blends one more time this week. We'll do some blending and then we'll do some more building of those words. Are you ready to try it?
Ooh,
Okay.
yes.
Hi, Tina. How are you?
I'm doing well.
I'm here.
Oh, Ricky, were you jumping?
I was jumping with Mrs. May because she said let's jump. Oh,
She really likes to jump, so I'm glad you made it. You ready to try some of these three-letter blends? Excellent. All right, here we go. SCR says scr as in scrap.
SCR says skr as in scrap.
Nice. SPR says spur as in spring.
SPR says spur like in spring.
Good job. SPL says spl as in splash.
SPL says spill like in splash.
Good. SHR says shr as in shrink.
SHR says sure like in shrink.
Perfect. STR says str as in stripe.
STR says stir like in stripe.
Excellent. And then THR says as in throne.
THR says thir, like in throne.
Very good. All right. Are you ready to blend some words with me? Okay. Here's our first word. Let's take a look at it. Look at the whole word so you can kind of think about what sounds might be coming. And let's start here. Ready? Scrape.
Scrape. And I see the word ape at the end.
You're right.
I was gonna say that.
And what would it
Tina.
be if I took off that magic E?
Ooh.
Scrap.
Oh, scrap.
Very
Oh.
good. So scrap can become scrape by adding a magic E.
That's magical.
It is magical. Let's try this one.
Splash. Splash.
Good job. All right, let's look at this one. String. String. Good. And this one. Throw. Throw. Very nicely done. You did that great. All right. I have some words for us to build. You're going to have to really turn up your listening ears.
Ooh, okay.
We're at the end of the week, so I felt like you could handle a couple of challenges. Are you ready?
Okay.
All right, here is our word. Script. Script.
Ooh, that's a lot of sounds.
We had to read the script for the play. So what do you think? Script.
Well, okay, I hear the beginning.
What do you think?
It's a skr, so it's a S-C-R.
Yes,
Not the
it-
S-K-R. You
No,
taught us.
you're right.
When we hear that, skr, that's the I right there.
That's right. Screw. Now we have screw. Now we need ipt.
Ipt. So I.
We need the short I. The I sound. Script.
Script. This is tricky.
It is a little tricky.
What do you hear next? Let's just do it let's just do it a little at a time. Screw. Ip.
Oh, that's a P.
Oh, good. I heard it too. All right, now this says script.
Script.
But the word I want to build is script.
Ooh, but you need my favorite letter at the end.
Yes, I do, because that is an ending blend. That P with the T right next to it, we can see that in a few words. Script. It's kind of fun to say.
That was fun.
All right, how about the word stress? Stress.
Stress. Okay, so we have the STR.
Oh, good for you.
Stir.
That is right.
And
STR.
E.
E for that short,
Short
E
E.
sound. Stress.
And an S. But I don't know if that's
Let's look.
done.
Does
S
that look finished?
It doesn't look finished. Maybe do you think it has a double S at the end?
What do
Can
you
we
think,
try
Ricky?
that?
Do you think it has a double S?
It could because the E makes the short vowel sound.
That is
And we
right.
learned double consonants and S is a double consonant. and-
You're right.
Didn't you say that there's a short vowel at
Yep.
the end? That it's a double. That it could be a double consonant.
You are correct. Whenever we have a Z, an L, an F, or an S at the end of a short vowel word, we can double that. So that
right.
word is stress. Fantastic. All right, do you think you're ready? Can you do one more?
Okay.
All right. How about the word spray? Spray. What do you think we will use to make the word spray?
Spr. Well, okay, so it's a spr, so it's a SPR.
Oh, good listening. Spr. Now we need A. Should I just put an A?
No, I think you need to have it
Okay.
with
At the end of the word.
Yeah, it needs like a what?
Oh, very good. At the end of the word.
Like ray and
Spray.
spray. And I see pray. There's a lot of words in there.
I see lots of words too.
All right. Good job. Very good. We have script, stress, and spray. Great word building, guys. Thanks.
Woohoo! That was a good Friday.
Yes, it is. I think you are probably ready to take a little break, and you might need a drink of water after all of that.
Whew, yes.
I'm
All that jumping and reading.
More reading for me.
Well, that's excellent. I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'm gonna read this sentence with our super readers.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, super readers, here is our sentence for this week, or for today. The stray dog will scratch and stretch. Did you see that word stray and scratch and stretch? You've done an excellent job with these three-letter blends that can really kind of trick our ears, but not you. They don't trick you. Let's check in with Mrs. Nix one last time this week for our high-frequency words.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mrs. Hammock. And yes, super readers, let's get started by reading some of those high-frequency words. How many do we have this week? That's right, there's 6 of them. So let's do it. We have push, front, heard, your, before, and tomorrow. Tomorrow. Okay, I want us to look at this word. Let's spell it. T-O-M-O-R-R-O-W. Now here's a little, we like to call it a mnemonic device. Someone told me when I was little, well, look at the word tomorrow, and there's 3 words in there. Tom, or, and row. So now I find myself when I go to spell it, I'll even think to myself, Tom, or, row, and I've got the word tomorrow. Okay, so let's use it in a sentence. I have art class today and soccer, you got it, tomorrow. Great job. Okay, so when we go through and we like to practice our words, especially on a Friday, one of my favorite things to do in class is to use a little bit of shaving cream. I can put it on my desk. It helps to clean my desk. It makes my room smell fresh. And so I'm gonna put some right here on my little board, and I'm going to just gently kind of wipe it around so that we can see through it. But now I can take my hand and I can practice writing right here on my cream. And so I can write my letters. T, how do we spell it? Tom, right? T-O-M. Ooh, I don't even know if I'm gonna get it to fit. Let me see if I can wipe some of this off. T-O-M-O-R-R-O-W. Oh no, I ran out of cream. Ha 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 ha. But you know what? Look how fun that is, right? We love doing all of that. So we are gonna kick this over to a story, and then Mrs. Vang is gonna come back and help you out with a little comprehension. We'll see you back here in a minute.
Latkes for Sam by Sarah Hughes, illustrated by Anthony Lewis. What is a taco? Chapter 1, all about Latkes. Dad opened the front door. Sam was here for a sleepover. Welcome, Sam, said Dad. What do you have? Asked Emma. It's bread that my mom and I made for breakfast, said Sam. We can eat it tomorrow morning. Great, said Mom. Thank you. Today we're going to make latkes, said Emma. I've never heard of them before. How do you say it again? Asked Sam. We say laka, but some people say laki. I've heard that both ways are correct, Emma told her. There are good things in latkes, said Emma. Like what? Asked Sam. Emma explained, we use potatoes, onions, oil, eggs, flour, and salt. I eat latkes with applesauce. Mom and Dad like theirs with sour cream. Latkes are so yummy. They do sound yummy, said Sam. Maybe I'll taste one. Good idea, said Mom. She handed Sam an apron. Chapter 2, Making Latkes. Latkes are our tradition, Dad explained. I like to do things the old way, Mom said. I'd push the potatoes against the grater just like your grandma in Russia, Emma. It's not that difficult. First, we shred potatoes, and then we add onions, Dad said. Do we mix in the eggs now? Asked Sam. Not yet. We have to get all the water out so we can roll the mixture in a towel. Everyone has a job, said Emma. Yes, nobody is left out, added Sam. Ben handed Mom a spoon. Even Ben? Mom said, laughing. I like latkes, said Emma. Me too, said Sam. Yum, said Ben. Chapter 3, Sharing Cultures. The next morning it was Sam's turn to share food from her culture. This is Irish soda bread. They eat it in Ireland. That's where my grandparents were born, said Sam. Yum, this is good, Emma said. It's fun to share foods from around the world, Mom said. Yum, said Ben. Who wants to split the last piece of bread with me? Asked Dad. I do, Emma and Sam said together.
Oh man, that made me hungry. Make you hungry? Think about all those foods. And guess what? Some of those I've never tasted before. Have you tasted some latkes or some Irish soda bread? Oh, some of you guys haven't, some of you haven't. So I think that's what I want to get for lunch. But okay, but we're going to get back to our comprehension. And as we were reading, remember one of the strategies that we've been working with was responding to a text, but the strategy that we've been working with was reading the question before going back to the story to find the answer in the text. So I put some pages here for us. So the last 2 pages, I have some questions, and I want to see if you guys can help me respond to the text. So actually, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to have our friend come and help us. Let's see, Rita. Hi, Rita. Hello. Okay, Rita, today is going to be a little bit different because I know you love to read because your name is Rita.
I do, yep.
Because we're practicing our strategy of reading the question before going back and rereading our text to find the answer, I thought it would be a great idea if I reread the text to you and you are listening to the answer to my question.
Oh, I like that idea. That's
You like
fun.
that? Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm going to start with the question first. So here's my question for you. Ready? It says, how do Sam and Emma feel about the food from each other's culture? Okay, so
Okay. Now, I don't have to make up the answer, right?
You
Because I
don't.
just have to listen, and the answer is in the story.
That's right, and we're going to actually go and reread the text because we already read the text, but sometimes it's a great idea to go back and reread when you're responding to a text just to make sure that our answer is correct. So
Great.
it's okay to read it a couple of times. You don't have to just read it once to get the answer.
Okay.
Okay, so you ready? I'm going to reread this text to you. Okay, it says, Chapter 3, Sharing Cultures. The next morning, it was Sam's turn to share food from her culture. This is Irish soda bread. They eat it in Ireland. That's where my grandparents were born, said Sam. Yum, this is good, Emma said. It's fun to share foods from around the world, Mom said. Yum, said Ben. Who wants to split the last piece of bread with me? Asked Dad. I do, Emma and Sam said together.
Oh, that's
Did you
nice.
like that? Okay, so now that we reread those 2 pages, were you thinking, how do Sam and Emma feel about the food from each other's culture?
Well, I heard that they said, this is yum, this is good.
That's right.
So I think they like it because
They
they said
did.
yum.
Now, here's the other part. Was that answer right in our text, or did you get those clues from our text and then you thought of an answer?
Well, for this question, it It did say yum.
It did.
But I had to think about how they were feeling. What yum? What kind of feeling would go with yum? So it didn't really tell me how they feel. It just told me that they liked the food.
They did. And so, what do you think our answer should be? So how do they feel? They were saying yum.
I think they felt happy.
They were. And do they enjoy their tradition about their food? Do they enjoy eating each other's food?
Yes, yes.
Yes, I think they enjoyed each other's food and sharing their culture with each other. Right? Okay, now the next one says, what is the theme of this story? And I just realized I forgot to read all of the questions for you. Number 3 says, how do you know that Latkes was for Sam is a realistic fiction? Now, these 2 texts, will they be in the story?
No.
No.
We have to use the clues from the story to figure out the answer.
That's right. So they won't be on these 2 pages, but the clues are all over the story. So what's the theme? Remember, we talked about this the other day. The theme is the message that the author is trying to tell us, or what the author wants the reader to know. So the theme of this story, what were they doing? It was all about...
They were trying new things from different cultures.
They were. And what things were they trying? They were trying...
Lots of food.
Lots of food. You're
Yummy.
right. So the theme was about the importance of family food and the tradition and how you make the food is the theme of the story, right?
Yeah.
Okay, last one. So how do you know that this was a realistic fiction? Remember, realistic fiction means it's a made-up story, but what?
It could happen.
It could. So
I think because they were people in the story and they were cooking and eating and doing real stuff, that's how you know.
that's perfect. So the story was
It's not
about...
like a raccoon was talking.
That's right. Oh, Rita. So realistic fiction, you're right. It's a made-up story, but it's about real characters and events, and the events could happen in real life, and it has a beginning, middle, and end. Thank you, Rita. Hey, why don't you go grab your pencil?
Oh,
Because we have a writing next.
okay, I will.
Okay. Okay, super writers. Here's my writing prompt for you today. Today, our writing prompt says, what traditions did you learn about in the story? Okay, so think about the tradition that we learned, and I started our paragraph for us. I started with one tradition that I learned about in the story was making food with your family. Remember, that was part of the theme. They were making food because it was part of the tradition. What other details can we add? Ooh, let's see. I see Tina coming over. Tina's here. Rita, she's here with her pencil. Okay, what other traditions did we learn?
Well, we learned that everyone has a job when they were making their latkes.
You're right.
And so maybe we could just add that.
Good, I like that detail. So we can say everyone has a job in helping making latkes. You're right, because everybody did have a job, even her little brother. What other details can we add?
Well, it's fun to share your traditions with others and learn about others' traditions. Sometimes Tina teaches me about stuff that her family does.
Oh, nice. Oh, I love that. That's a great ending sentence for us. It's fun to share your traditions with others and learn about others' tradition. Great ending sentence. Good job, friends. Okay, I have another friend who has another book that they want to share with us. Let's see what book they want to share.
Good morning, boys and girls. Hello, Super Reader. This is Ricky. Boy, do I have a book I want to share with you guys. Do you guys love sharks as much as I do? Oh boy, do I love them. And this is a great book to read if you love sharks like me. In this book, there are tons of great facts you can learn all about sharks. Like, did you know that there are 500 different species of sharks? Yeah, 500! That's amazing, isn't it? And did you know that sharks swim by beating their tails from side to side, just like this? That's just like that. And the side fin helps them to steer. Isn't that amazing? If you want to read more about sharks? Check out this book at your library or on Sora. Thanks for watching Valley PBS. I hope to see you later. Bye-bye.
Hey, Ricky, was that your cousin?
No, Mrs. Hammock, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, but I have a good joke for you today.
Okay, all right, let's hear it.
What is a sleeping dinosaur called?
I don't know. A snoozosaurus?
Pilosaurus?
A dinosaur!
A dinosaur. Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, hey, Super Readers, thanks for hanging out with us this week. We look forward to seeing you back here next week. Have a great one. Enjoy your books, and we'll see you. Bye. Oh, my God.
Ricky, you
are
where do you get those crazy jokes?
That's dinosaur. That's dinosaur.